Hello everyone, Flashy username, back again with some more Pokemon content. Today we're going to be continuing to revisit the original 4 theme decks. We went through the Mental Might and the Crushing Current deck last time, and today we're going to be starting off with the Hidden Depths deck. So let's go see how it does. Let's see if it can stack up to our new higher elo opponents. Let's see if it stacks up to people who know how to play the game. And I'll see you back in a minute. And we've found an opponent. They are on the Charizard deck. We might have a good chance to beat this one. This one looks like the Leon's Charizard deck with the Yanmega. So Yanmega might be a little bit difficult for us to overcome, but we do have a type advantage against the Charizard itself. This hand is very, if I had to put it shortly. We fortunately have an Articuno, which maybe we'll be able to get online to do something, I hope. But it's gonna take about 4 whole turns for that to get set up and deal 100 damage. So let's see if we're able to get there. They've got a Charmander on their bench and a Hop is in their hand. Let's see if we got anything. We only have some energies and some basic Pokemon that don't do very much. They're using their U-turn. They're gonna bring out their friend? No, they're not bringing their friend out. We're gonna just go ahead and keep playing energies. We're gonna find ice. Might as well find 3 basic energies. Put them in our hand. Let's see how we go. This might be a slow draw for them. You know, if they don't have the Yanmega, we'll be able to take out this Yanma eventually. They've got another Hop. They are drawing all the cards. They have so far drawn 8 cards this game. They are putting themselves way, way ahead of us on their card advantage, but fortunately for us, well, they haven't really developed anything that can attack us yet. They've got a Pseudo-Wudo, it looks like, but they're setting the energies up on that. Alright, I'm okay with that. Looks like they're going to go ahead and use the double draw ability. They have drawn a total of about 12 cards this game. They are going to not stop drawing cards. We're going to put the next energy on our Articuno and go ahead Freezing Wind. We got yet another energy in our hand. Might as well find ice. Just make sure that we never run out of energies ever again. We've got about 1, 2... Let's see how many cards we got in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of our 9 cards in hand are basic energies. And our opponent's playing their 3rd Hop. They have so far drawn 9 cards from Hop, 2 from Sudowoodo, and 3 for turn. This is their 2nd Great Ball. If they can't find anything to take us out this game, I don't have any faith in our opponent's ability to take us out at all. Let's see how things go. They're going to play their other Yanma. Do they have a Yanmega or a Charmeleon? I'd like to see it. They're putting an energy on the Yanma. It's making it seem like they've got a Yanmega. Let's see what they've got. Let's see what they've got. A Slugma. Slugma is not a Pokemon that I'm afraid of, and they're using their double draw ability. They will not have a Yanmega up in time to do big damage to our... Oh, we got a Wally. Wally lets us evolve our Magikarp back here. So we might as well use it. Go ahead and Wally. Let's see if we can find our Gyarados. Get Gyarados out into play. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Wally. We're going to go ahead and use our Freezing Wind, and now we're going to start setting up on this Gyarados. There's not really much more we can do in terms of strategizing. We've only got energies in our hand. This Porygon does actually nothing. Look through our deck and shuffle it afterwards is not the most impressive thing. Let's see if our opponent's got the Yanmega. They've got Sonia. Sonia finds some basic Pokemons and energies, but neither of those are Yanmega. Yanma and Charmander coming up. They've got a full house on their bench. 3 Yanmas and 3 Charmanders. Let's see how things go. Where would they like to commit their energy? If they commit the energy to the Yanma, I would fully expect them to have a Yanmega now. What are they doing? They gotta be retreating. They gotta be retreating. They're just retreating. They're just throwing out their Slugma. Oh my gosh. Yet another water energy for our team. Freezing Wind again, I guess. That's all we've got. That's all we've got. There's not much else we can do. Look at that full house that they've got in their bench. Look at that nice full house. 3 Yanmas over 2 Charmanders. Great full house. Great full house. Wins most hands of poker. Unfortunately for them, this is not the game of poker. They found a Leon. Leon will not be killing us once they evolve this Yanma into a Yanmega. Oh my goodness, they don't even have the Yanmega. We might run away with this game. Holy wowzers. We've got a draw a card for each of our opponent's bench basic Pokemon. Sure, Lass is special. Draw 4 cards. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support, Lass. We got a Dive Ball. Dive Ball is going to be pretty useful to find something. Let's see what we can find. We can find a Lapras, and we can find a Seeking. I think since we've already got the Gyarados right here, I think getting a Lapras set up would be very useful for having a backup, not quite attacker, but more of a support Pokemon. Being able to do the other things that it does is very useful for us. We're going to go with Freezing Wind again. Unless they've got another Leon, we still live. We still survive, because even the evolved Yanmega here is only going to do 50 damage, leaving us at 1 leaving us at 10 HP. So let's see if they've got the Yanmega. They've got another Slugma is what they got. Cutting Wind will take us out if they do have the Cutting Wind, but we will be able to use a Berserk Splash to take that on the counterattack. So I'm not sure if our opponent really wants that to happen. They're using U-Turn. U-Turn is a very good choice. Let's see what they bring out. Just another Slugma. Just another Slugma coming out. Just not too much going on for our opponent. They haven't found any of their Stage 2 Pokemon. We have found a Goldeen. Goldeen is more useful than the Psyduck since we don't have a Golduck in the deck. We also don't have a Dodrio as far as I'm aware. We're going to go ahead and get these set up. We will not be using N. We can use Skyla, so we'll go ahead and use Skyla. Let's get a Dive Ball. Maybe we'll be able to find something useful with it. We'll be able to find the evolution of Goldeen, maybe. So we'll get the Dive Ball. Dive Ball. Did we just play this Goldeen? We'll hold on to it for a second. We've already played our energies. We can retreat now and get out this Gyarados, and that'll keep our Articuno safe. Yeah, that sounds like a very useful strategy. We'll go ahead and retreat, get this Gyarados out, keep our Articuno safe, and use a Berserk Splash. 10 damage to all Pokemon. So this will keep our Articuno safe for now. We might need to switch it out in a second once it starts taking too much chip damage from our Gyarados. Let's see what they've got. If they've got the Yanmega, though, we'll be able to take it out with our Gyarados. Gyarados, ooh. They do 130 with the Yanmega, so they might be able to take our Gyarados out. Let's see what they've got. If they've got the Yanmega, we're very terrified. But oh, they don't have it. They still don't have it. They've been a long time off from having it. Charmander is the sacrificial lamb for today. So we'll go ahead and suit up another energy. Well, 10 more damage. I think we can spare 10 more damage on our Articuno. We don't want to get too damaged. You know, if we get too much damage on our Articuno, then bad things can start to happen. But I really want to just do some chip damage to this Yanma back here, so when it does evolve, we'll be able to take it out. And I also want to set up on this, set up on another Pokemon. You know, I want to make sure that we have a nice developed back line so that we're able to take something out in case we need to. So they've got all 4 of their Charmanders. All 4 of their Charmanders, we've seen them. We're down to 1 prize card. This is very impressive. If they don't have the Yanmega right here, right now, we will win this game for certain. Let's see what our opponent's got. We have won the game. Wow, very impressive showing from the Hidden Depths deck. Wow, very impressive. Okay, now that we've seen the power of the Hidden Depths deck, and I thought that was pretty impressive. I thought that maybe we had a pretty bad start, but the Articuno really got us there, made sure that we never needed to draw any water energies again. Now we're going to go ahead and run the Born of Fire deck. Articuno did well, Zapdos did not, but let's see how Moltres does. Let's run into the matches. And we're back again. We've got another opponent, as always, on the Leon's Charizard deck. We're going to call heads, always call heads. We lost, big shame. But let's see how things go. They might choose for us to go first. They're going first. Let's see if we got anything useful for going first. We got a Roar, make them switch a Pokemon out. But other than that, we don't have anything particularly useful. Pokeball, flip a coin, we might be able to find a Ponyta with that. But we'll just go ahead and commit these Pokemon. Maybe we can find a Arcanine as well. Depending on what they have up here, will depend on what we do. It feels like they've got a Pseudo-Wudo since they've got so many basic Pokemon back here. Nope, just a Charmander. Okay. I'm not too worried about Charmander himself, although he might become a big man very soon. Let's fire off this Pokeball. Tails. Yep, that's expected. We'll go ahead. There's no real reason for us to roar, but we're going to go ahead and use the Gnaw ability since we need to commit an energy to this Vulpix, and we're going to switch it out, if we ever want to switch it out. And we'll also need to, you know, just being able to get damaged, and having them switch is not going to change anything. They've got another Charmander they can switch back in. It'll slow down their energy development a tiny bit, but it's not really something that I'm looking to do. If they got a Charmeleon here to punish me, though, that'd be very bad, because Charmeleon can deal 60 damage from this deck. Yikes. They don't have it. They don't have it. That's very good for us. Let's see what we have. We've got a Tauros. Takedown, deal 30 damage to itself, and Seething Anger, flip a coin for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Do that many damage. Okay, well we got the Tauros up. We'd really like to find something else to use. We're going to go ahead and roar at this point in time so we can get this Charmander out of here. We don't want this Charmander up here. It's got too many energies on it. It scares us. It scares me. So we'll see what they bring out. I'm expecting the Slugma to come out. Maybe the other Charmander. Yanma. It's also a very reasonable choice. Let's see what they've got. Let's see what they've got. Maybe a Yanmega already. They've got a Lugia in the back lines. Lugia's going to do some nice work. It's a good thing that we were able to get that Charmander out here before they put the Lugia out here, because Lugia would have taken our Vulpix out right away. They've got a Magcargo. Magcargo is not going to be doing very much. It takes a lot of energy to get going, and it's not really in line with their development strategy. They've got yet another Magcargo, but no other Slugma, so this Magcargo is going to be just a brick in their hand, so we know that they've only got 5 cards up there. Ooh, they have the other Slugma. Having 2 Magcargo in play isn't really what I would be in the market for, per se. I bet they're going to bring out this Charmander. Ooh, bringing out Magcargo is, it's not really what I'd expect, to be honest, but let's see what we can do. We can start using Takedown, start taking it down, I guess. Go ahead, do that. We'll commit this other energy to it. We're pretty much all into this Tauros until we can find anything to draw some more cards. Fingers crossed we can draw some more cards. Let's see what they've got. I don't expect anything from this Magcargo to be doing anything. It's kind of just a stone wall here for their development. They might be they're putting an energy on it. It's a very confusing choice. I don't know why you do that. You don't even win the race compared to my Tauros. We found Professor Sycamore. Thank you very much, Professor S. I appreciate you showing up. We're going to go ahead and put the Blaze energy on our Growlithe, since it's very useful there. Unfortunately, we just got rid of the Rapidash, so that's not going to be useful for us any much longer. Energy retrieval can get some energies back in our hand. Do we have any in the graveyard? We got 1. These rest of these Pokemon I don't want to commit to our bench, so we're going to go ahead and take down again on the Magcargo. We put the Blaze energy on the Growlithe because Growlithe has an ability that lets us take full advantage of the Blaze energy's ability to return to it once it evolves. Until we get that point, though. Ooh, they've got the Yanmega. Let's see if they continue to commit energies to the Tauros. I mean, to the Magcargo. Why are they committing energies to this Magcargo? It's not long for this world. Are you trying to retreat it? That's just a bad. It's just a bad plan. You should just let me. You should just let me kill it, to be honest. We can do 20 more damage. Right now it's at 60, so we can do a nice 50 damage to it. Bring up to 120. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to use the ability of Tauros either. So I think we're going to just go ahead, just Professor Sycamore, get rid of all these cards. We don't want to see them. What do we find? We find Steven, we find Judge, we find Energy Retrieval, we find the Rapidash. Thank you very much. Scorched Earth. We made a Scarde Fire or Fighting Energy. We don't want them to do that, to be honest. Level Ball is not very useful for us either. But we will be using this Energy Retrieval, getting back 2 energies to our hand. We're going to start setting up on this Rapidash back here. Rapidash is going to be able to do 70 damage per attack. Let's see, we got this Level Ball. Let's see what the Level Ball finds. We can find a Flareon if we so choose, but that's not really what I'm looking for right now. We can also find a Persian, and that's about it. Let's see what we've got in our playmat. Vulpix, Rapidash. We'll go find another Ponyta for our bench. Get that there. We're going to wait until next turn to Scorched Earth, because they're just down to 1 card in hand. We don't really want them to be doing anything. I think their energy is critical for them to have, but they might choose to take the card advantage route. They don't have any evolution for their Charmander, they don't have any energies for their Yanmega, so we might be able to take this one out. We might be able to do some good work. Let's see what happens. Ooh-wee. They don't got nothing. They don't have nothing. Alright, so they've got 90 damage marked into this Magcargo. We can flip 3 coins, trying to get lucky. I don't think that's really what we're looking for, though. Search for a supporter and a basic energy card. Okay, Iowa Steven, thank you very much. We'll take Lysander. Lysander is a very good card. We'll take the basic energy as well. We'll play the Scorched Earth now. I think that our opponent's energy development is more critical than whatever we've got stalling them with the card draw. We're going to put an energy on this. We're going to put the, we'll put this thing here. Put this thing here. We're going to get another energy. We're going to put it on... We really don't have any backup Pokemon once we get going, you know? But we're going to put it here. We're going to use Takedown one more time. We're giving our opponent 1 more free turn. But that shouldn't be that big of an issue. They don't have any development. None of the cards in their hand do anything. I'm not too sure what they could have. I'm not expecting it to be a... What are they doing? What's going on? What can our opponent even have at this position? I don't want to use Judge. We can Lysander. Bring out this Yanmega. And, we won't exactly be able to take it out with the... Yeah, we won't exactly be able to take it out, but we will get rid of this Fire Energy. Hopefully draw a... Nope, we weren't able to draw what we're looking for. Takedown seems like our best choice. because we can judge, but I don't want to give them a brand new hand, and this Lysander is going to be very useful in the future. So we'll just use, do we use the energy? We only have one left. We'll use a takedown. We'll see what we can get with this prize card. We claim the first prize card, first blood of the game. Let's see what we get. Okay. I was really hoping to find an Arcanine for this Growlithe. I don't know how many energies it requires to get going, but it does have the Blaze energy and an EXP share on it. Let's see what they throw out. I'm expecting the Lugia or the second Macargo to come out. Lugia does have a cheaper attack and retreat cost, so I'd expect that one the most. Although Yanmega has no retreat. Yanmega has no retreat, so they might just go ahead and just pull a little switcheroo, get that in the back lines, you know, just go ahead and just give it a little tap with us. Make sure we're still paying attention. They have the other energy, so Yanmega's going to be able to do its attack. Let's see maybe if they have a Leon, the card in their hand that hasn't been doing anything this whole game. Leon would be very good. Let's U-turn kill our Tauros. It looks like they just had basic energies and they were just cluttered up. Okay, so we will be using the Seething Anger. Oh, darn. Let's see what we found. We found a Snorlax. Snorlax is not what we're looking for. We can Lysander, get this Yanmega back out. Switch your opponent's bench. Switch one of your opponent's bench. Yeah, let's get this Lysander. Let's get this Yanmega out here. We don't want you playing around with that. This is you're meddling with powers beyond your understanding. We're gonna go ahead, Seething Anger. We're gonna flip 10 coins. We'll see how many we get heads. We need quite a bit to get heads. We need quite a bit more heads than that. Oh my god, 7 tails in a row? That's disgusting. How do you get 7 tails in a row? That's not even half. Come on, dude. That's rude as heck. Well, now this poor Tauros is not long for this world, so it's going to go ahead and get taken out. Let's see what they've got in their hand. They might not have another energy to commit to any of their Pokemon. But we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. Once this Tauros is taken out, we'll finally be able to put out this Moltres on our bench. With Moltres on our bench, we will be able to do not too much, to be honest. Snorlax can do some very nice utility as well. Although I'm not really sure what we're looking for. We're looking for Arcanines to be it. There's only 16 cards left in our deck. There has to be some Arcanines in there. I can't believe we've gone through so many cards so fast. U-turn! It's going to take us out. Let's see if they get a pick who they bring out first. They're bringing out their big boy. We'll get this. Get this set up back here. What do you do? Return 2 energies from our discard pile to our hand. And what do? You do 70 damage and you can flail me back, do another 70 damage if you get an energy. That's not something I'm really looking for right now. Not something I'm really looking forward to right now. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I think the live coal is pretty good. The returning flames. Okay, we'll put the Rapidash out there. We'll put the Rapidash out there. It's our biggest attacker. Let's see what we got. We got the Arcanine. We found it. Excellent. That is exactly what we were looking for last turn. So now that we have Arcanine up, we can go ahead and use Weakness Scorched Earth, since once this Rapidash, if it was to die, that we'll be able to put an energy back on it with Arcanine. Weakness Policy does not do anything. I'm thinking if we want to put the Snorlax or the Moltres out. You may do 40 more damage, so it can deal a total of 120. 120 is a nice reasonable number. Snorlax can do a total of 80 max, although it does have Plump Body, which makes it kind of absorb good hits. We're going to put the Moltres out. We're going to put the Moltres out, and we're going to use a Scorched Earth. Let's see what we find. We found a Blaze Energy. Blaze Energy is very good, actually. We're going to go ahead and put that on the Rapidash. Fire Blast, Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo counterattack. It's going to do a lot of damage. We can switch out. If we do 70 damage to Sudowoodo. 70 damage is a lot of damage. Can we retreat this? Can we play an energy this turn? 90 damage to Sudowoodo is also very good. So I think 30 damage is the number that we're going to go for with this attack. We'll see how things go before we commit this Blaze Energy anywhere. We can use Steven, actually. Steven. I think we can find just a Fire Energy. So we'll take this regular energy. We'll commit that on our Moltres. Makes things nice for us. We will go ahead and use Rear Kick before we Fire Blast in case they decide to flail. If they decide to flail, then, you know, we're going to be set up so that way Fire Blast can take it out and we'll take less damage from it, so the Yanmega will not be able to U-turn us. So that's very good for us. If they choose to put another energy on Yanmega, then that's one less energy that we have to deal with. Well, that's less flail that we have to deal with, so that's good for us as well. Let's see how things go. I'm fully expecting the energy to be committed to the Yanmega. Ooh, committing it to Sudowoodo. You gonna flail? I'd double draw if I were you. We're going to judge them to put them back down to 4 cards in hand. They're not ready for judge. They're not ready for judge. Oh, no one's ever ready for judge. Okay. We're going to put this down. Put this Arcanine here. Blaze Energy. We can put the Blaze Energy on the Rapidash. Because this judge is going to be very risky for us, to be honest. But we're going to call the judge. Call the judge. Yes, I'm sure that it's going to result with less cards in our hand, but it's going to do the same for them. Let's see. Oh, we found the Fire Energy. That's actually very good for us. But none of these other cards in our hand really matter. We're going to go ahead and use our Fire Blast to discard a Fire Energy from this Pokemon. We're going to discard this Blaze Energy right here. Get it back. Okay, now we've taken that down. We are now up a prize card. Freshwater can heal 20 damage from all of our bench Pokemon. Not the most useful ability that we have. Yanmega coming out. Yanmega might be just here to use a U-turn. Throw someone else out is what I expect. Let's see what happens. They might commit an energy to it. They might commit an energy to Lugia. They're committing the energy to their Yanmega. Probably using the U-turn is what I fully expect. Bringing out after the U-turn, I'd expect... Ooh, Leon! It's going to take us out with our Rapidash here. Very good choice. Very powerful. Oh, it didn't even take it out. What should bring it out with the U-turn? Lugia is the boy coming out. Let's see, heal 20 damage from each of our Pokemon, so that would still leave us within the range of this, we'll go ahead, retreat. We're going to bring out this Arcanine. We will discard a regular energy, not the Blaze Energy. The Blaze Energy has too much utility for us to discard the Blaze Energy. We'll put the Fire Energy on the Arcanine, and we will use our Freshwater. Just get some damage off these Pokemon. We'll go ahead and use a Flamethrower. Get rid of the Blaze Energy that we got here. Blaze Energy is going to go in the graveyard. Bring it back. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We got 4 prize cards left. There are 5 prize cards. We're probably going to win this Lugia here. After we win the Lugia, I'm expecting it to get taken out by a Yanmega. Charmanders are not ready yet, so if they decide to take us out with the Yanmega, we're going to be able to get a Charmander on a counterattack. So that's not the worst thing to happen. We don't really have anything in our hand. We've got a bunch of bricks here. Maybe they have a switch. If they got a switch, that's pretty scary. Looks like they've got a Yanma, so it looks like they're going to take this. Yeah, we're just going to get this. So we've got another Fire Energy, so now we're going to go ahead and retreat. We're going to retreat and bring out this Rapidash. Get rid of these 2 basic Fire Energies. We're going to put another Fire Energy on the Arcanine as well. We're going to use Fire Blast here. We're going to discard the Blaze Energy. So we're not worried about having a counterattacker, since once this Rapidash dies, Arcanine will get the Fire Energy from the EXP share. We also just happen to find a Fire Energy, very useful for us. So let's see what they decide to bring out. I'm expecting the Yanmega to come out. Oh, hit and run. They might send out the Charmander. Charmander can take us out with a Flare. I didn't notice that. But I'm expecting a hit and run with the Yanmega. Let's see what they've got in their hand. Let's see what they've got in their hand. I'm very curious what they can have. They've got an energy for their Macargo. Not quite where I would have chosen to set up, but it's alright. Let's see if they decide to retreat. Bringing out the Macargo is going to basically just give us a free prize card since our Arcanine is ready to go. So we've got the Arcanine ready to go, up and ready. Let's see how things go here. We've got a Meowth, we might as well play the Meowth. We're going to commit an energy to this Moltres, although I don't know if there's enough energy left in our deck in order for us to get the Moltres up to 4 energies. We've got 9 cards left in our deck. We need 2 of them to be energies. Let's see how many we got in our discard pile, actually. We've got about 9, so we got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 energies. There should be about 3 or 4 energies left in there. Charmeleon is up and ready for the battle. Maybe they have a Charizard in their hand. I would not be surprised. They've been holding on to their hand this whole game. But let's see how things go. Things are getting pretty intense. We're getting down to the wire. We are 3 prize cards to 4, us with the advantage. We will be taking out their Macargo very soon. It has 90 damage marked on it. Yes, it does. 90 damage marked on it. We will have a Moltres to come up very soon as well. They are choosing to use. They're using our Scorched Earth against us. If only we had a way to get rid of that, now that it no longer has any utility for us. It still has plenty of utility for them. We've already used our Judge, so we do not have any chance to call it back, you know, make sure that they get down to 4 cards in hand again. Although I think that Judge was very timely for us. We took them down from about 12 cards down to 4. Very convenient. Let's see what they've got. They're taking their time to think. They're probably deciding if they want to commit an energy to this Macargo like a fool. Why did they commit the first energy to the Macargo? Evolution Incense is going to 100% find a Charizard. Let's see what they find. Yen Mega. Ooh, I was very wrong. Yen Mega is here. So I expect that to be go ahead played right now. I think that Yanma's been here for a while. Putting another energy on the Yanma. Alright, alright. Yen Mega is set up and ready. Let's see what we find. We found another fire energy, so we're going to go ahead and put that on our Moltres. We have to commit this flamethrower attack since we've got a lot of pressure on us. We've got a lot of pressure on us to make sure we can take this home. A Yen Mega, this one right here, is going to go ahead and take us out with a cutting wind. So let's hope we can find a fire energy for our Moltres. Very good. So we might be able to take this one home. If they've got a Charizard, it's going to be very problematic for us since Charizard is big enough to take anything that we have out. So this Charizard is probably going to take the game home for them. That's what I fully expect. They might use Cutting Wind. Cutting Wind would let us take a prize card from them. They've got this Yen Mega have 90 damage, or does have 20 damage marked on it? It's got 90 damage marked on it. So if they put out if they choose to use Cutting Wind, we'll be able to take the Arcanine out. They are choosing to use the Charizard. Charizard's a very big, scary Pokemon. Does 150 damage with its attack since they've already used one of their Leons. 150 damage right at our face. Right at our face. So I think that's going to probably end up being the game for us. I don't know if we have any chance to come back from here. We can send up the Moltres and do 120 damage to the Charizard. Although we don't really have any energy set up to use a counterattack. So we will use the Charizard. We'll do 120 damage to Charizard. We're down to 100 HP. They're down to 2 prize cards. We're down to 2 prize cards. They're going to take our Moltres out. They'll be down to 2 again. I'm expecting this to be the game here. I don't think there's anything that we can do. What does this raid ability do? If Meowth from Meowth, this turn does 30 more damage. So if we draw an energy, we can use Meowth and raid with the Persian. Take out that Charizard. After that, yes, Royal Blaze. So that's our chance. But after that, I expect the Yen Mega to take out one of the Meowths. So we can get lucky if we draw 2 energies in a row. That's all we need. Just 2 energies in a row. Level Ball is not an energy. Find another Meowth. Do we have energy? We have 1 energy. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. So since we have 1 energy, we're going to put this Meowth back here. That's the game. We lose this game since what happens is they kill this Meowth. Even if we draw the energy, we send this Persian out, we kill that, and then they kill our Persian. So that was a very close game. Thanks for playing DJRDFK. We'll play it out. Maybe you make a mistake and we can pull back from the abyss. But I don't know if you're going to be able to make any more mistakes, if there's any mistakes left to be made. You have 18 cards in your deck, 18 cards in your graveyard. Professor's Research, you're going to just take a lot of our time, aren't you? You're going to make me have to narrate through things that I already know is a lost cause. Let's see what they got in their graveyard. They've got only 1 Leon down there. They've got a Great Ball, going to find something. Not sure what they're looking for, to be honest. Not sure what they're doing. Maybe they think that we have some other high-level tech since we didn't concede the game yet. Who knows what they think. They've got a nice bench there. They got a pair of Charizards and a pair of Yen Megas, so they've got about the biggest things that they can have in this game. Let's see how things go, though. I'm a little bit shocked that they haven't chosen to kill us yet. They should definitely take care of that right now. They should really do it. Thank you. We're going to put the other Meowth up, because if we draw the energy, we're able to take the Charizard out. It's the only chance that we have. And we need our prize card to be an energy, and we need them to misclick as well. We did not draw the energy, so we're going to go ahead, play the Eevee, play this Ponyta. We will say done. Have a nice turn. If you do not choose to kill us right away, I will be conceding. Will you like to take the points, or will you be wasting some time? The choice is yours. Nope, you are wasting time. Sorry. Well, that's going to be it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. It looks like the starter decks, they can hold their own, you know? I was very impressed with how close we got with the Born of Fire deck, as well as with the Hidden Depths deck today. They seem a lot more powerful than people give them credit to. I wouldn't be surprised if I see them running around a little bit more. You know, they still do what they're made to do. They can still win games. You know, they're not the best, but they still got it. Anyways, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, drop a like, leave a subscription, maybe even drop a comment to say how much you like the content. But that's going to be it for me today, so bye-bye.